So you probably have heard about Notebook LM and how great this product is in terms of understanding various kinds of knowledge pieces. Yeah, it can be a text, can be a book, can be a long YouTube video or a mix of all of this, and and it will create a sort of a podcast episode around that, and you can listen to it in a sort of like different way, quite nice to listen to, and a new way of understanding various kinds of topics. They have updated the tool now, and let me show you Notebook LM. They have updated it so that you can now join the conversation. Let me show you how this goes. So first you click on try out, create a new source. I will choose this more than 1 hour long presentation from David Silva. I highly recommend to watch it also like this, but this is just as an example, where he makes the point of how reinforcement learning is the key to getting to AGI. And he is, very intelligent, AI researcher who had worked or is one of the original workers and developers of AlphaGo and many other things. You can, in this add sources, you can add your documents or some slides or just paste in code, text. I'm choosing this YouTube video. Insert. It now has understood, yeah, and you see this is all like Google related information. And here I would now click, so the sources, I'm happy with it, and you can directly chat with it, which is also fine, I guess. But you can, generate now that podcast episode. But this will take a little while, especially because that information is more than an hour long. I think in the meantime we can ask questions against it, or have a chat with that information. So for instance, how does reinforcement learning push the boundaries of AI towards AGI? Let's see. Well, here are a couple of important points from that source. Overcoming the limitations of LLMs, trained on human data can RL can allows agents to interact with the world, learn from their mistakes, and discover new strategies, which are necessary for reaching superhuman intelligence. Scalable learning, proven methodology. He points out discovering new algorithms through RL, reinforcement learning, can even be used for discover new reinforcement learning algorithms themselves, demonstrating its power in meta-learning. By training a system to learn the update rule, it can outperform human-designed algorithms. Because the thing is, if you only try to imitate how humans would behave, you will probably not get to superhuman intelligence, because you have the limitation right there in the training data. And he makes the case of using reinforcement learning to understand, to sort of like perform a meta learning and understand what gets us closer to the superhuman intelligence. And real world interactions, and moving beyond supervised learning. In summary, reinforcement learning is a key ingredient for pushing the boundaries of AI towards AGI, because it allows systems to learn through interaction, scale up their capabilities, and overcome the limitation of models trained solely on human data. The successful application of reinforcement learning in diverse domains and its ability to discover new knowledge and strategies can make it an indispensable tool for achieving superhuman intelligence. So that's quite cool, and it even suggests questions here based on that information. Yeah, what are 3 lessons from Go? Informed Silva's work on AlphaProof. Yeah, so that's kind of cool, and I'll definitely ask more questions on that. But let's go to the next stage. We just wait for a second until this finishes. Okay, it has completed. And what this tool now offers us is interactive mode, which you have to click, and then you allow the microphone to join, to be turned on. I hope it now works while I'm recording the video, but let's see. So first, let's play.
Okay, so get this. We're diving deep into AI that can solve math problems, like crazy complex ones. Even Olympiad champions would struggle with. You know that talk by David Silver about AlphaProof? The one pushing the limits of AI in math? It's wild.
David Silver is like a legend in AI. His work on AlphaGo was a game changer. And even before that, back in 2007, his research was already setting the stage for all these breakthroughs we're seeing today. This talk, it's from the Reinforcement Learning Conference in 2024. It's like a sneak peek into the future of AI, at least according to Silver.
So we're basically getting inside the
So they're giving a good overview and they start
Exactly.
slowly.
They're amazing. Like, look at what
Now I will
But they
plug in a
have
question into that.
intelligence. You know, they can process information from us humans, but they can't really make new discoveries on their own.
But isn't that how most mathematicians get inspiration for new ideas, by reading? Maybe AI just needs its own version of like a really captivating math book.
That's a really interesting thought. And it gets us to join in. What's up?
Yes, thank you very much for letting me join the conversation. I would like to know how can reinforcement learning.
Oh, absolutely. It's great to have you with us.
We're so glad you chimed in. What's on your mind?
Yeah, we were just about to get into how this AI.
I wanted to know how does reinforcement learning inform the progress of AI towards AGI?
That's a fantastic question, and it's really at the heart of what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, how does RL help AI go beyond just mimicking what it's already seen?
Well, to put it simply, reinforcement learning allows AI to learn from its own interactions with an environment.
It's that trial and error idea we mentioned before, where AI isn't just fed data, but learns.
Exactly. And in Silver's view, this is crucial for AGI, or artificial general intelligence, which is that human level AI.
So it's like, learning to ride a bike. You don't just read about it, you fall a few times, and then you figure it out.
Precisely. Large language models are trained on human data, but reinforcement learning allows AI to develop new skills on its own.
Okay, so you're asking how AI can go beyond just imitating humans and actually discover new things.
That's a great way to put it, and it's exactly what David Silver was getting at. He says that just training AI on human data alone, like large language models do, isn't enough for true superhuman intelligence.
So it's like, imagine learning math just by reading textbooks versus actually figuring out something completely new on your own.
Exactly, and that's where reinforcement learning comes in. It's this idea of teaching the AI through trial and error.
Okay, so let's unpack that a little. He mentioned how AI is pre-trained on tons of data. Then you can tweak it to do something specific through fine-tuning.
Right. Fine-tuning can be supervised, where you give it examples of the correct answers, or it can be done through reinforcement learning from human feedback.
So where were we? Oh yeah, so it's like AI is doing its.
So I hope that gave you a little insight on how that works. I could also ask more questions. I must say it is not putting the information in the most concise way. That's my current understanding of it. It could be a bit more crisp in its generation, but it's also 17 minutes, so I guess they're getting into that. If you upgrade that model even, let's see. Yeah, you can even, where is it? Yeah, here. Notebook LM Plus, you can even upgrade it. And first of all, you can get more overviews. You can customize the style and the length. So you can say, hey, be more crisp in your answers, get faster to the point, and also make it maximum 5 minutes. And in that manner, you can then still like plug in your questions. Yeah. So I think that is quite powerful. You can upgrade it, by the way. I might do it. I might really do it. How do I upgrade? You can upgrade it through the Google Workspace. and that will cost $20 USD dollars per user per month, which also, if you think about it, it will also give you Gemini in Gmail. So you have full Gemini Advanced access, the Notebook Plus, and a couple of other things. Yeah. So I was anyways about to get that package. So with that might be the tipping point. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it and learned a little bit of something. And I highly also recommend this video here. Bye-bye.